This is going to be exceptionally interesting because sadly the players didn't have a lot of time to prepare because the map pools were introduced like 2 days ago.
Yeah, they were released 2 days ago, and there was some problems with the scheduling. I think Ukraine couldn't play this weekend, so they had to play it early.
Also, it's interesting that Over the Flood has a particularly large maximum score.
Yeah, it's also quite a long map for warm-up.
Well, it's a lot of circles, it adds up.
And it is starting now.
That's a nice background.
So, about the team of Netherlands, now Silmarinen is playing. He was not playing last time. Let's see. Yeah, about Netherlands, Henke is not playing, so I think that's the main change from last time. I think last time it was Gladio, Zozofon, Laporte, and Henke.
I think it was Happy Stick actually.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right, yeah. Indeed, I know Zozofon and Gladio were both playing, so a few changes to the team. About Ukraine, Golem is replacing Yorusan as captain. I discovered this when I had to PM the captains for the player setup. So we'll just see how they'll do. For now, apparently everyone is abstaining, save for Letnak of the Ukrainian team, and apparently Samarin just missed as well.
Well, it's a warm-up map, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think the winner of the warm-up map does get the first pick, though, which can actually matter quite a bit.
Considering the map pool, I think the picks could be actually chosen to well, it's gonna be hard to say really, but I think they will actually pick something which the other team cannot play, rather than what they can play themselves. It could be interesting.
There was a lot of discussion about the hidden picks. Maybe we'll see those come into play.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people don't like a lot of hidden notes, and one of the hidden picks is exactly that.
Yeah, there was a lot of discussion about the map picks. Actually, about the map picks, this is your second map that has been chosen so far, Charles. Do you have anything you would like to say about that?
Well, I'm happy that the second one picked is not a map.
That's right. I remember you saying that Michael Table was indeed a joke map, but apparently people liked it because it was picked, like, I think 7 times, probably more.
Yeah, at that point I had to really rethink how I looked at what made a map good.
You're actually not the only mapper that has been from which a second map has been picked. We also have let's see, Ken Victory, Lactaline, Valor 108, and a few more. I think there's another one besides Chuck, I can't remember who at the moment. Oh yeah, Rising Udon game. That's it.
Wasn't it a nice one?
But anyway, about the map, I actually think it's pretty interesting. This time on double time, on the double time picks, we have a map that's actually 140 VPN, so times 2, I think it's like 222 VPN. It's going to be interesting if you see that map come into play. And it seems like both there's one player FCing for both teams. Zozofon on the team of Netherlands and Rakhliku on the team of Ukraine.
Notable player Glady has over 1,000 combo. Not
indeed
completely full combo, but still.
And I just noticed I don't have the MP link. Well, I do have it, but I don't have a window open. Yeah, as expected, it is Netherlands win, despite Rock Lee Koo getting the highest score. There's also Founded FC as well, and like Charles said, Gladio will get a respectable score out of this.
Well, I wouldn't say Sosafun full comboed. He did S with one slider break.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it probably happened right at the beginning or right at the end of the match. It seems to happen a lot too.
Oh yeah, slider breaks.
Well, he probably didn't break. He just got a 100 on a slider. That's a bit different.
True. I'm not actually sure what that term is. There's slider breaking and there's not quite completing a slider.
To me, slider breaking is combo breaking. Slider breaking isn't a huge issue if you just, well, if your combo doesn't actually break, then it's not so huge of a matter. Rock Lee Koo got very good accuracy though, only 600s out of the whole map, which is, as we've said before, pretty long. Pretty remarkable for a warm-up. So, Netherlands is going to have the first pick. And speaking of which, we are going to play, I think it's the last queen, double time pick, 222 BPM on double time.
Ireland is actually struggling with this, and Gladio.
Yeah, kinda.
Seems to be 4 early breaks.
Yeah, that's interesting that they picked double time, because Ukrainian players have shown in the previous match that they were actually pretty comfortable with it. Yeah, right now, save from Rock Lee Koo, we can see everyone on the Ukrainian team is getting an S and probably a full combo as well.
Looks like Laporte almost failed just now.
And let's see, it is Ukraine's win. All across the board, they got better scores than
Nearly 9 million.
Netherlands. Yeah, with 2 FCs from Golom and Blatnak. And so it is now time for Ukraine's first pick. And it apparently is going to be Mommy Mommy Zone. One of the Nomad picks, mapped by Valor 108, so it's going to be pretty interesting. to see how people fare on that one. Last turn we had Sadamiso.
So far we have numerous 10%.
With Gladi and Silmaril this turn.
Yeah, once again, Netherlands getting some early breaks. And despite the Ukrainian team being out seeded this year, they're actually pulling a really very good job.
It is also possible that they actually gain some confidence because they were probably really nervous at the first time.
Probably, despite the loss against it's not Brazil. What was it again? It was Brazil. Despite the loss against Brazil, they are still standing strong apparently. Because right now, everybody on the team is FCing, and Rock Lee has got more than 99% accuracy. On the other team, we have Report and Zozofan getting an FC as well with remarkable accuracy.
A break?
Yeah, Grange just got a break currently. Since Samario and Gladio are starting to get pretty respectable combos going, if Ukraine breaks too much, it might be their downfall. Apparently, Samario got a few breaks as well. So the goal this might be quite close, actually.
If I think it's keep combos for longer, they will definitely take the lead.
Indeed. Actually, Netherlands is already in the lead.
Ooh. Zozofan just lost it.
Yeah, definitely gonna be close. I think Ukraine might have this one.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Ukraine. If you compare their scores at the moment, you'll notice that Ukraine has slightly more.
Yeah, indeed. If Rock Lee misses right now, they aren't going to be in bad shape. He's kind of carrying.
What an exciting game it's going to be really close.
Yeah, it's actually quite close. I'm still looking at Gladi because he's starting to get in the thousands combo-wise.
And Netherlands actually won by only 400,000.
Ooh, that is a really close
Oh my
match.
goodness. Wow.
Yeah, that one played itself until the end. Good job, Rock Lee, and Laporte both getting an FC. Laporte getting... actually, Rock Lee, and Laporte getting the same accuracy.
And the same combo.
And the same combo, well, since they FC'd. Gladio getting over 1,000 combo as well, definitely came into play. Shit, sorry Charles, that wasn't directed to you.
Well, it looks like we're back live. I hope.
Yep, we're back. Sorry about that again. We're having some little stream problems. Hopefully they won't come into play too often. And we have a player change for Ukraine. Vladnak is going out and is replaced by Yorusan. Alright, we just got word from the person who's streaming this, which is Makar. We shouldn't have more disconnections happen. So let me remind you the results. For now, it's 1-1. Last map was Marianzen, and Netherlands won by only 4,000 points. 400,000 points, sorry.
Yeah.
So, something is going on with the connection, I suppose.
I don't know. It's up to Makar to tell us. Yep, apparently there was a problem with the multiplayer game.
Yeah. It was a false start, looks like.
So when you feel you've reached the last dead end, what will you do to save yourself from fate? Will you take a knife into your heart?
Or would you rather break the fall and take defeat? Survive and find your evolution. 光の世界を映して永遠のチェイスに挑んで一度きりのスタート切って狂った天命越えてゆくんだよ枯れ果てたイメージ抱いてわけもない戦い続けて Cause the true world has only just begun 今始まりのday
Alright, and we have a player change for Netherlands. Happy Stick is going to replace Silmarin.
Say hi でのストーリー抱いてあてもなくさまよい続けて
Happy with it.
滲んだ New World It's only just begun 今始まりの Rise Where tomorrow brings a new day It's time to learn the pain It's game Ready for it
And we have an early break from report.
And we have a lot of players actually having 100% accuracy for now.
Yeah, roughly Hugh and Golden got a miss though.
Oh, so degraded.
Indeed. This might be kind of close if this keeps up actually.
Yeah, the breaks are even on both teams, so we still have the potential for two-full combos.
Both teams also have a person with 100% accuracy. So.
I tend to notice that Zozofon actually is doing remarkably well in general, like not only on this match but on the previous ones before. Seems to be quite consistent, which is really good for the team of Netherlands. He's getting an SS right now, actually.
Last dead end, what will you do to save yourself from fate? Will you take a knife into your heart?
Or would you rather break the fall and take defeat?
There's still 2 FCs on both teams, so this might once again come down to the wire. Pretty interesting match.
All players are leading large combos.
And Yoru-san just got missed. And so did the Refon. Ooh, that is going once again to be quite close.
It's remarkable how similar the teams are this round.
Yeah, really. And you have to remind yourself that Netherlands was seeded and Ukraine wasn't. So they're kind of surprising that way, I guess.
Netherlands just took a very large hit, lost Happy Sticks combo.
Ooh, definitely.
If Ukraine continues the combos throughout, they'll definitely win.
Yeah, definitely.
So did
Rockley. Oh, but Glad he
And
missed as
Glad,
well. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely going to be rough for Ukraine on this one. I'm pretty sure.
Don't count them out just yet. It's quite close. But
Indeed,
yeah,
indeed.
I think the Ukraine actually has more to like.
Yeah, because both Grunge and Golden have really high scores, so
Yeah.
it is indeed a win for Ukraine by 5 million points. Like I said, actually there was no FC. Some very late misses, but no FCs. Laporte got the highest combo and thus the highest score with 1096 combo. Then Golem and Grunge both had more than 1000 combo, and that was enough to beat Netherlands on this one. So that's 2-1 for Ukraine right now. And next pick is going to be for the team of Ukraine.
I wonder if we're gonna see those really evil hidden maps.
Indeed. So far, we've only seen, when it comes to mods, we've only seen The Last Queen, which was a double time pick.
This time I actually think the hard rock picks aren't that hard. They might go for that actually, but I'm not sure.
Well, both teams seems to be very solid, so they might want to pick hard maps so that they get the other players to miss. And next map is going to be Valkyrie Dimension. Charles, do you have any comment on that one, seeing as it's your map?
The timing is hilarious.
So do you think it's going to come down to accuracy?
No, I specifically put sliders in the beginning of the map in order to make sure that people do not get too many 100s there. I do believe perhaps the slider stream ending may cause a few people to break right at the last moment.
Oh yeah, I remember playing those and getting a few breaks. You're right, definitely. Very interesting map in my opinion. Very relying on streams. How is it? I think it's 184 BPM, isn't it?
I do believe it's 186 for the majority of it.
Alright, yeah, does it speed up at the beginning? I think it goes to over 250 BPM, is it?
No, it goes up to 241.
Okay.
241 being reserved for the spinner.
Alright. This map is fairly interesting in the way that the beginning and the middle of the map are actually fairly tame, and it would be really surprising to see any player miss on those parts.
This team is actually struggling keeping his accuracy up. Everyone else is doing fine so far.
Indeed, which is surprising because the beginning, as Charles mentioned, does have speed up. Does have a speed up, but the fact that Charles used sliders kind of ensures a good accuracy. And so far, only Yoru-san has missed. And we also have to notice that Rockley, Ku, and Laporte and Gladdy all have an SS right now. Oh, and Golden just missed on an easy part. Oh no, it was lag. Never mind, it was just lag.
considering how far they are in, it is almost safe to assume that this is going to be a Netherlands win.
Maybe it might go down to accuracy after all, huh?
Well, since your son lost his combo,
And
it's pretty much...
actually, yeah, and so did Happy Stick just now.
I think they're
hard to
still
say on
too
this
far
one.
in. They're too far in for that miss to make any difference.
Actually, that was really close because Netherlands wins by less than 1 million points with 3 FCs on both teams. From Netherlands, we have Laporte, Zozofon, and Gladiol. Laporte getting only 3 100s. On Ukraine's team, we have Rockliku, Golem, and Grange. Rockliku getting 2 100s only. But that is not enough. So this is Netherlands' second win. So that's 2-2. Again, quite a close match. And we're going to move on to the fifth map, a pick by the team of the Netherlands.
Something notable, they did not screw up on the slider streams at the end of the map.
Indeed. And we're going to have a player change. Blednak is going to replace Yoru-san.
Looks like they're playing a lot of no mod plays, picks, I mean.
Indeed.
So, I really hope to see some really evil mod play, because I think that both teams are really good and they can handle it. Should be really entertaining to watch as well.
Maybe teams, like, we're having a really close match right now. I don't think any of the teams wants to fight on mods because it might be unreliable. Maybe they're not confident that every player on their team can do well.
Yeah, the teams are tied actually, so they probably don't want to just go and play whatever map, hoping for the win.
Indeed. Because so far I think we've seen 3 maps with mods and 1 map, 3 maps without mods and 1 map with mods.
Do you actually think it would come down to the tiebreaker for the match?
It could, it very well could be. And for now, we are currently waiting on Team of Netherlands to pick their next map. Alright, the next map is going to be Shining Wizard. Another one of the Nomad picks.
Shining Wizard is a stream map with numerous amounts of streams starting from the very beginning and continuing to the end.
Indeed, and the map itself is quite weird in its timing. There are no timing changes. It's 185 BPM from beginning to end, but it's quite irregular.
Yes, I had to work with the land wings in order to get them correct based on how they were originally designed for the composer.
Chat, there appears to be confusion about what does a slider break mean. Slider break means that you don't press the slider correctly and you lose your combo when you do that. It will not count as a miss, but you will lose your combo.
Alright, and we have a player change on the team of Netherlands. Eddie is going to replace Happy Stick. And apparently your son is switching out to Letnak.
So we have some early low accuracy by Eddie and Gorlum.
Yeah, it's not surprising actually. I'm expecting a lot of players to tank accuracy on this map, just like with Michael Xochitl last round.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it, but I personally do not know how either.
No one of us was able to pronounce that.
I have learned over the months to to learn the spelling of that because I was quite often discussing it.
And we can see this from Zozo.
Yeah, which is interesting because Zozo Fun actually throughout previous maps usually got very steady combos. The team of Ukraine is looking quite nice right now. But we definitely have some low accuracies, goal on Bladnak or Eddie on the team of Netherlands.
Speaking of Eddie, Eddie has just lost his combo, and he still has low accuracy.
And Rockliku missed also, and that was lag again. He actually did not miss.
The lag really loves messing with you, Color.
Really? I am not used to that. Last round, last set of streams, we barely had any lag on that part. So,
well,
I know that it does that sometimes, but
it's safe to say that Ukraine completely outmatched Netherlands in this play.
Yeah, by 8,000. They entirely FC'd the map, so that was really well done. Laporte and Gladiol also FC'd, but of course, since Zozo Fun and Eddie both broke, that was not enough. And yeah, generally low accuracies on this one. I'm not quite surprised, but that's quite interesting. Maybe we'll see other teams get better accuracy on this. I remember last round, both Argentina and Poland selected Michael Xochitl and got good accuracy on a map that most people would usually get low accuracy on. So that is 3-2 for Ukraine, and it is now time for the next pick by Ukraine, which is going to be Ghostly Para Ship, one of the hard rock picks, I believe.
Yes, indeed.
And depending on the result of this match, it's either going to be Ukraine's win or we're going to move out into tiebreaker. About the map itself, I remember it being in the best of 2012. I don't know if anybody remembers that list, but I remember it being up there.
We're missing some other really good commentators, so it could be a bit silent.
Speaking about the match, Happy Stick is going to replace Eddie. And the match should be starting any second now.
Speaking of the map, it's actually quite a nice pick for hard rock. It's quite dynamic and it's not really too hard.
We'll see how players fare on this one.
Looks like a very minor early miss by Happy Stick. First few objects.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I was gonna say Zozofan is assessing, but he just got a 100.
What's interesting about early misses is that the low combos at that moment, it is not too harmful. As long as someone from the
penalizing.
Yes, as long as someone from the other team. Oh, Zozofan just broke.
Ooh, indeed, it's going to hurt. Probably. The map is quite long, actually, if I remember right. I have it open. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's only 2:30. That's not so long, but definitely long enough so that we see a few other things happen, like Grange missing apparently.
So did Redneck.
Yeah, Redneck as well. And I will remind you that if Netherlands wins this map, we are moving into tiebreaker.
We see 2 breaks on Ukraine's side, which will allow the early break from Happy Stick to not be so much of a problem.
He actually, yeah. And actually, about this is Zozofan already outscored Grange, and is now outscoring Vetnak. So unless Netherlands gets a few more misses in, they might be, we might be seeing the tiebreaker here.
Really far in the map. If you look at the score difference, it's nearly double.
Yeah.
Against those people who kind of miss.
The port missed. That might hurt them, since Vladnak and Grange both managed to get a steady combo going.
There's not much time left in the map.
It's too late because...
it's going to be close, actually, in my opinion.
It's something like Zozo against Grange, and Zozo is winning. So this should be a Netherlands win.
Oh yeah, indeed, it is Netherlands win. with an FC by Happy. No, actually, we discussed that, didn't we? Happy Stick had a very early break on the first 3 notes. Golem, Rakliku, and Gladiol, both all 3 FC'd. Gladiol getting the highest score. Despite the team of Ukraine getting 2 FCs, it is not enough to beat Netherlands. So that is 3-3. It's time for the timebreaker. Tiebreaker this time is Taketori Hisho, a map by Comeback Tori, who apparently was quite popular among the players.
Yeah, that's a really good map. It's slightly long, but that's why it's a tiebreak. And I don't know, the map just feels right, how should I say. It's a really fun map.
About this map, I remember it getting being on the highest rated map for quite a long time.
Yeah, it's actually quite an old map. It's not really that new.
Alright, so there's a player change on Ukraine's side. Rakliku is going out and is going to be replaced by Yorusan. And there doesn't seem to be any changes on Netherlands' side.
Think about the map. There is this part of the map which has squares, and people apparently really hate squares. So this should be interesting to watch.
Yes, squares have always been troublesome due to the sharp turns that they require and accuracy, commonly accompanied by accelerated spacing and slight angle turns.
It just comes down to the person, really. But still, a lot of people hate squares. And if you combine these squares with the jumps this map has, and those really compressed streams, it's possible that we will see a lot of misses just on those points. However, both of the teams are actually really good, so maybe I'm just talking nonsense.
From what I've seen, normally natural movement for players is in circles or curves or just straight ahead. So I'm really not surprised that people would have trouble on squares.
Actually, in my opinion, there's another pattern that messes up a lot of players, and that is not squares but octagons.
I haven't really seen very many octagons in maps lately.
You don't really see those too often, but when you do see them, they usually screw up people.
Especially if they are like polarized, so the top goes to bottom, then goes to the right or left, and then just switches sides all the time. If it's just like linear movement, it's not that hard actually. You can just read it as a circle.
Actually, in my opinion, it is harder to play linear than crossfaded, as I call it.
And here we go. Apparently there is someone else playing instead of Laporte.
There isn't actually. Apparently there's a problem on Laporte's side, which made it out of the map.
Oh, I see.
It might be because they forced start and Laporte was not here, or Laporte pushed Brady while not actually being there. Yorusan also has stopped playing, so they might be redoing the match. We don't know yet.
It does look like it. There really wouldn't be any other explanation for both teams simultaneously agreeing to stop playing.
Also, it looks like Laporte actually left the match or disconnected. I'm not sure. So it is a bummer that this map will not be is going to be nullified because it is going to be quite long. I guess we can commentate on the remaining players. For now, I think they're all I've seen. Yeah, it definitely is.
It's like preparing for the battle, just before the battle.
Yuri-san is merely following it, not actually pressing the circles.
I remember Takatori Hisho not being too much of a horror map in general, just being a horror map to FC.
Length and patterns. Really.
Indeed, you need to have quite a lot of endurance.
You need to stay focused.
Also,
if you lose focus, then it's pretty much over. It's also known as a map which just introduced in one of those jumpy compilations, because there is this part of the map which is really good and considered jumpy. It's good training.
Alright, so Gladnak and Zuzuzopon left the match. So yeah, and so did Golem, so it's definitely going to end in the rematch.
Happy Stick's still playing on.
Yeah. Yeah, he stopped playing, and the map's still going on for some reason.
Glad he probably hasn't received the message that they are restarting.
Should have said user failed then. It's probably something else that's going on.
Glady is going to be victorious in this accidental round with 0 points.
Indeed. Apparently it's Tepi that's making them lead the match. So they are going to rematch. Glady was originally going to get them the win, but since he has no decision on the matter, then they are going to rematch.
Because the multiplayer page actually shows that Laporte did play.
This is actually a glitch where it will take the previous score that was played and move it to the next, if the player was not present. That was the score on
That's
Paramount.
weird.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was giving the players such great scores for something they had played 15 seconds of earlier, round 3.
Alright, and they are now rematching the last match. So whoever wins this wins the game, it's the tiebreaker, and we got an early miss from Redneck and from the port.
Considering the length of the map, I don't think it really makes a difference at this point.
Probably, yeah. But we have seen in the past that tiebreakers can be really close, as we've seen with United States versus Italy.
Oh
It really came down to the wire with a difference of, let me remind you, it was 500,000 points.
By the way, Happystick also lost his combo.
This entire match has also been really close in general, so we might see a very close tiebreaker as well. Although right now, Ukraine's team seems to be faring a bit better since Zozo Zafon has missed as well.
It'll come down to how early, if anyone, on Ukraine misses. If Ukraine does not miss early, then Netherlands will have a very, very bad chance of winning.
Happystick missing again.
A square.
Blednak missing again. Blednak already missed at the beginning of the map, so Yorusan, Golem, and Granger are all looking quite nice at the moment. And right now on the Netherlands team, the only one I've seen seems to be Gladiator.
Now, he did have an early miss, but he still keeps his combo really high.
That is true.
Yes, if either Golem or Granji break now, consistent playing from Gladiol and Laporte will potentially bring Netherlands back up.
Yorusan's high combo also matters because he has around 8 millions at the moment, and none of the players from Netherlands that missed have reached that point yet. And Zozozofon missed, which is going to hurt Netherlands in the end, because he was starting to get quite a decent combo going. But apparently Blednak missed as well. This might be really close, actually.
We reached the step.
Yeah, okay.
I'll continue.
Well, I was just commenting on Zozozofon's play because it appears that he's really nervous. He's getting a lot of misses now.
Yeah, long maps, tie-breaking, nerve-wracking.
Yeah, Blednak is and Grange missed. Ooh, that might be the match right there.
This is what Netherlands needed. Now all Glady has to do is keep that combo and hope that teammates can push more as well. Looks like Lup is seriously playing the score right now. This could very well be a Netherlands win.
Yep, the second win so far.
Oh.
And it is by only 3 million points. Again, really close match. But it is indeed Netherlands'